Welcome to Strangeways Alt.Rewind. I'm your host, Velvet Rebel. As always, the show is presented in conjunction with Slicing Up Eyeballs, your premier source for all the latest info on 80s college, indie, and alternative rock and roll. Ready for another virtual festival? Back to the Basement premieres June 13th and features Wang Chug, A Flock of Seagulls, Naked Eyes, The Vapors, who we featured on last week's Alt.Rewind, and many more. The new Vapors album is truly excellent, and the festival is worth tuning in just to hear a few of their new songs. If you need a little more incentive, Wang Chug have re-recorded their unavoidable hit, Everybody Have Fun Tonight, with new shoe singer Valerie Day, and they've aptly titled it Everybody Stay Safe Tonight. Look, I was a huge fan of New Shoes in the 80s. I still enjoy seeing them live, so I cannot be an unbiased judge of this one, so let us know what you think in the comments below.
I drive a million miles to be with you tonight. Rip it up, move it down to the ground, Everybody stay safe tonight. Everybody stay safe tonight.
Ticketmaster continues to slow play the cancellations and refunds, with Nick Cave and Kraftwerk being the latest cancellations to the surprise of no one. If you're like me, Ticketmaster has a lot of your money right now and the refund process is going very slowly. I'm starting to wonder where all those convenience fees went over all the years. On the bright side, New Order and Pet Shop Boys have rescheduled for 2021. The tour kicks off in Toronto next September, which is plenty of time for live music to return to normal. Pet Shop Boys also shared a remake of their breakout single West End Girls, which was used at the Smithsonian Pride event. Seemed like an unnecessary project until I heard it. It is another fantastic piece of this Pet Shop Boys legacy. Have a listen.
Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand, it's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables. Western town and down our walls, the Eastern boys and Western girls. West End girls, West End girls,
In other synth-pop news, Erasure have given us the first taste of their new album, The Neon. Hey Now, Think I Got a Feeling has a very positive vibe, which is just what we need these days. The record comes out in August, but Mute Records has already taken pre-orders, and there's a beautiful orange vinyl pressing you can order, as well as cassettes for those who never left 1984.
I hear the beat pop through my brain. I feel the pill pop through my heart. I gotta go now. Think I got a feeling. Walk through the city singing hallelujah. Reach for a lover's touch. Think I got a feeling.
The new music continues with Elvis Costello, who dropped No Flag, a scathing commentary on unchecked nationalism. The song has some of the most interesting electronic textures I've ever heard from Costello. I would love to hear more in this vein. Have a listen.
I got no religion, I got no philosophy. Got a head full of ideas and words that don't seem to belong to me. No time for this kind of love. No flag with an iron glove. No sign for the dark place that I live. No God for the damn that I don't give.
Not to be outdone, American icon Bob Mould takes the evangelical ISIS to task on his new song, American Crisis. Take notes, young punk bands, this is how it's done.
Ringing in my head never goes away.
Thank you again for tuning in to Alt.Rewind. This week's Under the Radar artist is Algiers. Released earlier this year on Matador Records, There Is No Year has proven almost too prophetic. Their latest single, Can the Sub-Bass Speak, was released to coincide with Bandcamp's recent day that saw the company waiving all artist fees. Proceeds from the single were donated to various charities that work to end white supremacist movements. My favorite from them so far this year has been We Can't Be Found. It's a great entry point into the band's unique way of bringing soul into a post-punk template. Thanks again for tuning in. Stay safe. We'll see you next week.
Something else inside this house is listening. Someone else don't say his name out loud.